Welcome to MetalVice in 666. I'm one of your hosts, Brian, joined with the other host,
Karen.
And today we're going to talk about the Brutal Poodle in Denver.
Yes.
So let's start the timer and get going. Okay, so Brutal Poodle, as we said, in Denver. We go to Denver from time to time, not that often.
Yeah.
But when we
Lately,
do...
the last once a year.
Once a year, yeah.
Or twice a year.
But when we do, we normally stay downtown.
Yes.
And wander around downtown finding some restaurants. There's some cool stuff. They used to have a Kuma's that closed down, unfortunately.
Yeah, we never actually got to go to it.
So. No, we didn't.
But we went to it, but it was closed.
Yes, we went to it, but it was closed. And this time we went to Denver for the Decibel Metal and Beer Festival.
Yes.
And was it the Red Cord posted something?
Yeah. So on the Red Cord's Instagram, they posted that they went to Brutal Poodle because the Brutal Poodle did like a Red Cord macaroni and cheese for the weekend, so like a special.
And that was the first time we've heard of this place. So we're like, fuck it, let's go check it out.
Yep.
It was a bit of a ways out of downtown.
Yes.
You couldn't take a bus, but we ended up Ubering out there.
Yeah, because we don't rent a car or anything when we go to Denver.
Yeah.
So.
If you take the bus, it's like a 40-minute bus ride or something out there. I think you saw at the time.
Probably without stops. So that
might be with stops.
Maybe.
Because on your way out there, I don't know what street it's on.
Broadway.
Broadway. Okay.
So it's 1967 Broadway.
Okay.
In Denver. So.
But like on the way out there was so much other restaurants and shops and whatnot that we just haven't ventured out that far in the past. So.
Not that way. Yeah, not that way. We've went other, like over by the Mission Ballroom and stuff. We went that way, but we've never went whatever way we went.
Yeah, but
I don't know what way that is.
It seemed like a cool little place to go check out. The Red Cord were there, so they essentially recommended it. So we're like, all right, let's go check it out. Walk in, and it kind of reminded me a very little bit of Kuma's 2, in terms of like the aesthetics and the style and whatnot.
Okay.
With posters on the wall and artwork on the wall and whatnot. The one thing they have at the Brutal Poodle that I haven't seen at any of the other Kuma's locations is arcade games. Not a bunch of arcade games, but a handful of arcade games just over by the bar and whatnot, which is kind of cool. They had House of the Dead, I think was the game it was, the shooting game.
Oh, okay.
Because the little girl wanted to play it, and her mom was like, well, here, let me help you with like trick, because she wasn't shooting the zombies or anything, and like lost all her coins real quick. So had to stop playing because she didn't know how to kill the zombies. Essentially, this little like 4-year-old girl or whatnot. But we sat at the bar. Bar was really big and really weird, where the stools were close to the ground, so you're like sort of. It wasn't uncomfortable to sit in them.
At first, I thought it was because like when you walk in and see it, that you see the stools are like very short, and I'm like.
They're like your knees.
Yeah, I'm like.
Bar top is.
This is gonna be really weird, but the bar is like, or like where the employees stand is like.
Sunken down.
So really, you're almost at like the same height as the bartender. Then.
Yeah.
And it was. You're right. It wasn't uncomfortable. Like, because it's not like you're up on a stool. Like normally at bar, well, not the bars that we've ever been to, you're up on a stool.
Yep.
So your legs are just dangling, and this is just like comfortable sitting level.
Yeah, a little bit lower than my normal sitting level, I guess.
For me, it was
like
perfect.
A table, but yeah. It was. I don't know. Other than that, the aesthetics are really, really cool. I can't remember if they're playing like heavy metal music. I think they were.
They were, yeah.
When we went, it was a football Sunday, so the Denver Broncos were playing, so they had that on the TVs and whatnot. So people were sitting there watching the football games. They had a specialty cocktail menu with a bunch of like the Lars Ulrich, the Lemmy drink and whatnot, and a bunch of other ones. Blacktooth Grin.
Yeah, like Cannibal Corpse something.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's.
I'm assuming those might rotate. They might not. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if those are just standard or if they rotate.
Yeah. The food itself, I think I got like a buffalo chicken sandwich of some sort. I think you got like a burger with like brisket or pulled pork on the top.
I think I got like a pulled pork burger or something.
I know you said you really enjoyed that.
Yeah, it was really good. Yeah.
Mine was just fine. It wasn't anything special. It wasn't like the best buffalo chicken sandwich I've ever had or anything like that. But it was a greasy spoon type food and whatnot.
Just talking about the menu, they do have like appetizers and stuff like that. They have some what they call main dishes, like a surf and turf thing, and chicken and waffles and macaroni and cheeses and other burgers and sandwiches and salads and everything. So it's kind of like whatever you want to get.
Yeah, I from a food perspective, again, like mine was fine. It wasn't anything great that I would write home about. You know what I mean? But I would definitely go again for the aesthetics and the vibe of the place. You seem to enjoy your burger a little bit better than I
Yeah, it
did,
was fine.
but
Yeah.
I don't like those specialty burgers where they have so much
Yeah.
fucking shit on top.
Yeah, I guess I was more expecting it to be like a specialty burger like Kuma's is, like where there's
Wasn't it?
no,
Oh, okay.
it wasn't. It was just pulled pork on a burger,
Oh, okay.
like nothing special. But having because the Red Cord had they did like a macaroni and cheese for them, so that was like, oh, it's like Kuma's where they do different toppings
Yeah.
on top of things because Kuma's does that too. I guess here in Chicago we have Kuma's, so we compare everything to Kuma's, but it just wasn't quite that.
Yeah, and like you said, we compare everything to Kuma's. Also, to me, like Kuma's is the best like metal themed burger bar that we've been to, and the one I enjoy the most.
Yeah.
So it's my favorite.
Yeah.
So it's what I compare everything else to. The food here, not as good as Kuma's, but again, it was fine. It was serviceable. It filled my stomach, and I was happy with it. But the aesthetics of the place, like the painting of the poodles as all like metal
Yeah.
poodles, was really cool. And then to find out that they have like a summer festival that they put on, not a
Yeah.
festival, like a show or something.
A show, yeah.
And I think the bartender was like, we had 1,500 people.
1,500 people, yeah. Because we didn't go to the patio because it was really, really cold the day not really, really cold, but it was chilly the day that we went. So we didn't go out to the patio, but I guess they had bands out on the patio and then 1,500 people in the bar outside, that sort of
Yeah,
thing.
and they've got like posters all along the back hallway to the bathrooms and out to the patio of not just shows that they're having there, but shows around town at all the other small venues and all the cool venues they have in Denver itself for people like, hey, go check this out. Like, these are bands we like. They're going to be here type thing.
Yep.
So I don't know, I'm really happy we found this place.
Yeah, it was a nice surprise because we were like, oh, great, where are we going to go eat, sort of thing, because we really didn't know. And then when I saw it on Instagram, I was like, let's go check out this place.
Yeah, because we always go to the same spots, it seems like, in Denver. And some of them are hit or miss. Like, some are really, really cool, like that. Next to the summit, there's that 14 Peaks or whatever, like the mountain climbing themed bar that I really enjoy. But then there's other ones where like this is kind of chainy and not that good.
Yeah. And we were going to try to, when we go to different cities, try to seek out a metal bar or a place that is more metal themed.
Time.
Oh, okay.
But go ahead.
So we might do more of these when we go to different cities to check out these other bars and stuff.
Yeah, and we even have some here in town. We have Kuma's, as we said, local option, and a handful of other places here in Chicago that are really cool.
Yeah.
That we need to check out. So, maybe we'll do like a whole little series on this.
Yep.
Anyway, when you go out, find some music and some cool themed music restaurants. They're out there.
Yep. Bye.